Hi everybody. This just came from China. It was shipped about 4 days ago, and it was at my door when I got home from work. Better Backstories, commercial invoice. I can feel it inside. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this and we'll see what we see. There should be 2 decks, a regular one and a holographic, and there should be a couple of the bookmarks as well. Oh, wow, so much bubble wrap. More bubble wrap. More bubble wrap. More bubble wrap. That's a deck. That's a deck. Okay, I'm just really excited. Notes. Okay, so we will start with these, and I'll just open one because I don't want to mess the other one up in case I need to use it for pictures or something. It's after 6 months of this, and to suddenly have a physical product in my hand, I just hope there's nothing misspelled. Oh, they got a little slip on there to hold them together. That's cute. So this is the Positive Life bookmark with Velos the Red, one of my original characters. He's in half orc who loves bird watching. And it's real. And we've got the chart on the back, so you can use the bookmark for coming up with random character and plot ideas. This is the Dark Side Life with Gil Venom Spire, original character by our wonderful artist, Steph Wilson, and his wife. So here they are. That's the full set. There's 16 of them, one for each card category. I'm so excited to everybody that went into this, you know, the help that I got from Steph Wilson and Carrie Ann for the art and coloring, for my friend Shayna for the quotes, and of course Joseph for the layout and design, and then of course Shenzhen for the printing. And these are just, they're too beautiful for words. I can't. Something I designed and something I came up with is now a reality. But now, the highlight of the show. So we have the holographic deck and we have the basic deck. And I got a call yesterday from we'll start with the basic deck. I got a call yesterday from the printing company, and they apologized that the holographic apparently has too much holographic. It's hard to explain, but I'll get to it. So first, Better Backstories official, final, finished, printed, boxed, wrapped deck is coming out. And it's wrapped in cellophane there. And I almost don't want to open them both up, but I have to because it's just, I gotta see what it's like. So this is it's plastic, not cellophane, so it's not that really crinkly type of plastic cellophane. So pull that off. Better Backstories. Drama is based on meaningful connections. Luke Skywalker's story becomes so much deeper when it's revealed that Darth Vader is his father. Citizen Kane becomes more dramatic when we learn that Rosebud, or what Rosebud really means. Imagine how your character's adventure would be if the big bad at the end of the adventure turned out to be their long-lost sister. Welcome to Better Backstories. And again, layout design by Joe again, and the art, the lovely art by Blas Barros, and my wonderful backers who paid the extra $1. I feels like I'm going to break it or something like that. I don't want to tear anything. And this is the full all, oh God, they're not even, there. And we got the instruction manual with 6 folds. Oh, and this is the front side. And then of course, the litany of backers. All 1,350 of you are in here. And it should be alphabetical, so you can find your name. A couple of important people are right up front, like Mom and Dad. So, it's just so weird to see them for real. So this is a Legends card. This tells you what the different icons on the front and back of the card means for the landmarks. And here's our weather card. Oh my God, there it is, Better Backstories. And that's the life symbol. And then it's sunny and desert. Oh, God. So there should be 80 regular cards because there's the categories. So, okay, so these 10 are the technical booster, which is sci-fi cards. The next 10 are the mystical cards, second booster, which deal with magic and fantasy. And this is the basic deck, 6 categories overall, genre neutral. They're real cards. Oh, they shuffle so well. Oh God, the detail is just with the quill. So for those who don't know, the logo with the scroll and the quill, designed by Blas Barros, but is actually based on the original journalist rating badge from the Navy. I was a journalist in the Navy, and we wore a scroll and quill on our sleeve, and that's what the scroll and quill comes from. That's what it's based on. So every deck, aside from the basic deck and the 2 boosters, comes with 8 additional cards. 2 of them are for identifying icons. This is for landmarks. This one is for the weather, which is on the back of all the cards. And then one has, of course, the cover, but then also identifies the different categories, right? We have life, change, trouble, benefit, mystery, drive, mystical, and technical. So those are just reference cards. And then you'll have 5 blank cards all to yourself. 3 of them, I've got them upside down. 3 of them that are completely blank, and 3 of them that have the 10 charts. So you can make up your own cards and shuffle them on in. And again, the backs are completely blank, so you can come up with your own landforms or weather. You can do the numbers however you want. You can do a wild card. You know, have fun. I encourage you to do what you can with them. But this is the big bundle box. Normally the basic deck would be sold separately, and then the boosters will be sold separately. That's how it currently is with the downloadable PDFs. You can download the basic deck, 60 cards, 68 plus everything else, and then the 2 boosters are 10 cards each. So, but you can shuffle them all together at once. You know, that's up to you. But again, the reason for the boosters is because though the basic deck is genre neutral and can be used in just about any setting, mystical leans toward sci-fi, fantasy, and such. So if you're doing a modern story, you probably don't want to run that. But if you were running a supernatural campaign, okay, you could throw some mystical fantasy in there. And then the technical card is more sci-fi and superhero. So again, if you were doing a fantasy campaign, you probably don't want to use these cards unless there's going to be steampunk involved. Then this could come in handy. So that's why the cards are all intermixed. And you don't have to even use all the cards together. You can literally pick out your 15 favorite cards and then shuffle them out to your players and then develop your plot lines based on those cards alone. It's a very, I want to say, very versatile system. That was the purpose. Sorry, I'm just rambling because I'm so happy to actually have cards in hand. That's a tight fit. That is 88 cards total. Okay. Better Backstories B, the Holographic Deck. Only 300 of these were made, and most of them are already going out to specified backers or to other supporters. So if they do show up for sale, it's going to be very short and sweet. And there'll be over 3,000 of the other decks. Now with 1,300 and some odd backers, a couple people bought more than one with the bulk bonus. Some people are going to buy more than one once I release the backer kit, which is going to come up really soon because now I have product and I can take pictures, because that's what backer kit wants. They want physical product that you can show in pictures, and it improves your chances of sales. So the holographic decks are going to be very rare. May not make them again. Who knows? So the box is exactly the same, of course, so you wouldn't even know. There's nothing even on the outside to indicate that a holographic deck is special. Instructions are the same, but you can already see there's that shine. It's not super complex. The back is normal. It's not a big difference. You know, it's just a little bit of a sheen that the card has as opposed to a regular card. If we make them again, maybe we'll do better and add some more glitteries and shinies and such. But otherwise, they are the same size. There's no extra weight or size to them. I actually might feel a little heavier, but they're not any thicker or thinner. So you don't have to worry about it affecting the shuffle. Now here's the thing that they kind of had an issue with. The blank cards. The blank cards were supposed to be like normal cards, because what's the point of having the sheen on a blank card? I'm not even sure if a Sharpie would work on this material. So the goal was that the blank cards were supposed to be just like normal cards, as were these, because now you notice you've got shiny on one side, regular on the other, shiny on one side, regular on the other. Okay. So that'll be, you know, a little nuance of the original holographic deck for Better Backstories, is that the blanks and the legend cards are also holographic on one side. So it is what it is. You know, it's not a big mistake. It's not an issue. I'm not going to send them back. You know, you'll just have an extra little shine on your blank cards. Anyway, so they should still shuffle just the same. Now, I get that 80 cards is a bit to shuffle compared to a regular 52 card deck. So it could be hard for some people. So in that case, I would recommend probably shuffling them separately and then putting them together, or get yourself a deck shuffler. And the goal eventually is to have multiple booster packs. You know, we'll have a horror booster pack. We'll have a specifically supernatural booster pack. We'll have a superhero specifically booster pack. We'll have a space booster pack. We'll have aliens, mind, reality, you know, just anything to come up with different genres of different games that you might like. Pulp, historical, caveman, just and then even races, you know, elves or Klingons, or, you know, whatever we can get the rights to. And again, the goal is so that you can mix and match your deck to make whatever it is you want possible. And then the deck is also useful just by itself after you've created characters and everything. You've got you got the information on the back of the weather and the landforms for randomly generating events. You can flip over cards, and the title can be a random plot point. You know, the story has something to do with education, and that's what it's all there for. It's meant to be a creativity accessory, a role-playing tool, and to kickstart your imagination and make your characters better. That is the purpose of Better Backstories. So I'm going to put all my pretty new cards back together. I'm so happy to have all of this. It was my team and Shenzhen, and I couldn't have done it without all my backers and everybody who volunteered their time to do this and to make it come true. And it's just a random thing that I came up with a couple of years ago, and now it's a reality, and I get to send it to you. So the next step is going to be getting the rest of the decks. They should be in the mail. You saw the boxes, and they are all going to show up right at my door at some point, much like this did. Maybe quicker than we thought, but this was airmail, so it was very quick. But all the boxes, the rest of the decks, 3,300 decks, are actually coming via by sea. So it's going to take a little bit longer, and there'll be customs, and there'll be packing, and there'll be shipping, and there'll be a lot of different issues there. But as they get closer, if I get any details on where they are, as their shipment moves across the planet, I will definitely keep everybody informed. And if they once they arrive, there'll probably be another video just like this. I've already sectioned off a whole corner of my living room. I measured based on the size of the boxes. I measured my apartment, and I figured out where I can stick them, that they're not too much in the way. And then we'll have to have some type of a massive unboxing. And then anybody who's willing to come and help me package each one of your copies of Better Backstories individually for everybody, all my backers, all over the world, Germany, Norway, New Zealand, Thailand, South Africa, Brazil, Canada, and of course, all over the United States. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we'll get them to you as soon as we possibly can, because in the end, it's just me and anybody I can bribe into helping me package everything up, and the post office is probably going to hate me once we're all done. But as soon as more decks are available, I will let you know. And now that I have these, I can actually put up the backer kit, and you guys can purchase additional decks that I can make sure you get once they arrive. And of course, the wonderful bookmarks, buy them, use them for yourself, or give them to your friends. They make great little stocking stuffers, I suppose. You can buy a whole set of 16, or you can buy one of any particular design that you like, or maybe a set of 3, or at least 2, because again, they have light side and dark side. I'll come up with some ideas. I have to see how backer kit works with that, because it's like buy one bookmark, but how do you specify which bookmark you want? I don't know. They're finally here. I'm so happy. Thank you for coming with me on this journey. And I just need a little bit more patience, and we will get there to that next step. Thank you so much. I love you all, and take care. Stay healthy, stay safe.